Got the 5 red lights. And we're away. Pretty steady start from everyone. It looks like a great start there from an Alfa Romeo a little bit further down the field. Speedber goes very defensive on his teammate as we got a few guys going 2-3 wide into the center S. And oh, just looking further back, Ferrari running very, very wide there. The final corner. We're not there yet. The third corner, but everyone pretty well behaved.
Got Mick right on the back of Hero.
Yeah, and
we're going to see an overtake.
Hero may be out of DRS range here as well. He is. He's got no DRS to defend with at all as Mikau goes steaming past on the pit straight. And Mikau up into P2, and he's within DRS range of Feber now. I expect to see a little bit of leapfrogging here. Check out Feber's ERS use. He's on 100% battery. So he's been managing this race to perfection. You can see Mikau and Hero both using quite a bit of theirs. So Feber in absolute control of this race, even though he's not in the lead. I think he's been planning this from the start. Starts to the inside, and he gets the move done on Mikau in the braking zone of turn 1. Going to jump back a little bit as well because Trent and Crush are going side by side through the center S's. Give each other plenty of space. We also see, I think it's T-Mac and Captain Gold going side by side a little bit further back. Going to jump on board with them. It looks like they've got a sort of at CJM as well. Got a very good run on the inside. T-Mac with no DRS to defend with. And he's got it done. Oh, there's a little... Oh, nearly gets blocked in there. Feber and Mikau having a little bit of argy-bargy. Sandeezy trying to get through with those fresh, soft tyres. And nearly a bit of contact there with Sandeezy nearly running out the back of Feber as he goes down the inside of Mikau there at the right hand as Sipdogger picks up a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Mikau's closing in though. If we have a look at actually Beckham and Batemate side by side coming out of the hairpin. Still side by side as they come into the final corner. Looks like the Alpha... Oh, a bit of contact, and the Aston Martin nearly loses it on the exit curb, and that's compromised his run up the hill as CJM gets the move done on him as well, and he'll be vulnerable to T-Mac 2. There's 3 of them darting all over the track with the assistance of DRS. Then Batemate doesn't have DRS to defend with, so CJM goes through, and Eckham side by side. I think there's a little bit of contact there. If the camera give me something decent to look at, and start all over again. They're side by side again. T-Mac has got a very good run as well. They're going to make it 3 wide on the run down to turn 4. All 3 of them have DRS, and it looks like the Aston Martin backs out. The Alpine sticks the nose in a little bit. Batemate nearly chops across him, but there's plenty of space left, but they're still battling through turns 5 and 6. It looks like they've got it sorted. I'm sure Bateman's not going to like that very much. He covers the inside of the hairpin. We've got a yellow flag, and Apollo Pepsi is out of this race. And we're going to jump on board with Ponton here. We have a safety car, and Sandeezy darts into the pits, and this helps him massively. And you can see Apollo Pepsi there.
Everyone's darting into the pits.
Jump on board with Sandeezy Daz on those medium tyres, just weaving them to get a little bit of heat generated in them. And now that we know everyone except for Sandeezy's on the soft tyre, we're going to jump over to the penalties, which will come into play as they cross the finish line in about 8 laps' time. And Sandeezy just building up a little bit of momentum now. And should be go in a moment's time.
If you want to hold up a grid, this is one way to do it.
And there he goes. He's away. Looks like a few people thought we were already racing. Here we go on the run into turn 1. Fever's already making a move to the inside. Sandeezy goes around the outside and he's
Heroes make contact with
Mikau having to go right up onto the curb, and Hero gets the move done as well, but a little bit argy-bargy there. Oh, as it moves right across the right of the screen. Sandeezy with a very aggressive defensive move comes back across to the racing line, and Fever goes for a big dive bomb down the inside, and it looks like Sandeezy's trying to hang around the outside. He's got it, I think. He's using up all of his energy to try and stay in front of the McLaren. He's got the inside line coming into turn 6, and he stays in front of the McLaren. He's going to cover the inside. He does, so very well defended there by Sandeezy. Fever having to wait. Look at that. He's used all of his deployment this lap, so he's got nothing. So he's a little bit down on pace as he comes into turn 1. And he's half a tenth of a second. They're side by side, and he's well squeezed out by Sandeezy. And that's going to compromise his run as he's got his teammate around the outside as they come down towards turn 4. They're both getting DRS on the back of the Alfa Romeo. He's on the grass. He's on the grass, and he's been backed out. Now have a look at Sandeezy. He's trying to stick it out the inside of Hero as well. He's had to run very deep. And now Mikau is back in front of Fever as well, who's lost 3 positions in the space of 2 corners. Sandeezy is P2 now defending from Mikau, but Hero does have that 3-second penalty as he sets the fastest lap of the race. Now Mikau running outside into turn 1. He's trying to hang it there, but Sandisi making it very, very difficult for him. He squeezes him right up onto that inside curb, and he stays in front. But here we go, Feber's now trying to go around the outside, and Mikau's going to get a little bit of a tow from the Alfa Romeo as they run down to turn 4. And Feber has been able to stay in front of Mikau, but Mikau's got the inside line, and Mikau has got P3 still. He's under a lot of pressure now from Feber, who's going to go around the outside as we've got DRS enabled now. Hero setting another fastest lap as we see Mikau as well trying to go down the inside of Sandisi here as well. And it looks like Sandisi's got possibly some damage. He's had to cut the corner. He's picked up a 3-second time penalty as well for that.
Give that position back to Mikau.
I think Mikau's going to get the DRS and the move done here as Feber moves up to P2. And Sandisi's trying to hang around the outside, and I don't think he's going to get it. And it looks like Artanis as well sneaking up the inside of Sandisi too. And I think Sandisi's there. He may have picked up some damage as well from that contact a little bit earlier.
Oh,
so
Sandisi is
Artanis has gone around, and Artanis has absolutely tumbled down the order. Sandisi down to 14th as well. His Hero 3-second penalty will keep him in 3rd place at the moment as they come up the hill to start the final lap of the race. And this could still be any one of these drivers on the top step of the podium. So no DRS at all for Hero. So he's going to be very vulnerable to Feber and Mikau. So we see Feber go to the outside. Mikau's going to try and follow him through. And it looks like Mikau and Hero side by side as it comes through the next corner. A little bit of contact between the two. A little bit of contact again as he comes off the curb. And Mikau now is trying to get past Hero, who's got DRS on his teammate now, and he's had to slip in behind. So Feber leads on the final lap of the race, just 3/10 ahead of Mikau. Feber will come across the line in first. The gap is dropping, but that's not quite close enough. And Feber takes the win ahead of Mikau and Hero. We've got Crush comes across the line. Oh, he misses out on the podium by 300ths of a second. A great drive from him. But we've still got a battle here for P15. T-Mac and Artanis side by side. They're coming across the line. Oh, big contact. More contact. They're not even across the line yet. And Artanis is out. And T-Mac comes across the line in 15th. So we got Sandisi.
Looks like they're just having a bit of fun there before.
I think so. Sandisi comes across the line as well to take the final checkered flag of the race. This car's absolutely littered everywhere.
That wasn't that exciting last couple of laps.
Absolutely. So driver of the day goes to, I think that was Captain of Gold. Solid race from him, but another great win from Feber. And a good comeback after a couple of races without any points. And to Mikau as well. Bit of a disappointing race last week, but good to see him back on the podium too. And Hero, I think that might be his first podium. Or did he get a win at Imola? I think he might have won at Imola, but well done to him as well, getting back onto the podium again. And good points haul for McLaren.